All right. What's up, guys? Cody here with Don and the Out of Bounds Sports Podcast. We're a little bit late, but today we're going to be recapping the first round of the NHL playoffs, the NBA playoffs, and we'll get into some second round action. See you in there. All right, so some exciting first round matchups there.
Not if you're a Leaf fan.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Devastation. Little insight here. I'm a bartender here in Burlington, and Leafs fans are abundant. That is clear. We had a packed house last night. Tense game. You could feel the nerves. I could feel the nerves in everybody. It was a low-scoring game. I think the third period, the Leafs finally broke through. The place erupted. It was, and then 2 minutes later, Boston
Bitter
scored.
disappointment. You know, I can understand how they feel, even though I am not a Leaf fan. Never have been. Never will be. I'm not going to say that they suck, but they sure are underachievers. I gave them credit to saying that they could beat Boston in the first round. Well, you know what? You learn from your mistakes. I'll never do that again.
Yeah, disappointing for Leafs fans, but a lot of great matchups that we had in the NHL and NBA playoffs, I thought. We've got...
You still got one game left.
Yeah, so today it's Sunday. We've got the Vegas Golden Knights and the Dallas Stars playing tonight.
Game 7.
And as we are recording, we've got the Mavs and the Magic. Sorry, not Mavs. The Cavaliers and the Magic. Playing their game 7 right now, live action, quarter 1. Orlando's up 20-12.
Smoking them. If that was a hockey game, it would be over.
Yeah, that'd be an amazing hockey game. Where's the goal? They pulled the goalies in the first period.
They didn't put any in.
So we'll just do a quick recap, guys. See how we fared. See what the points lined up. We'll kind of take into effect that we each have one game, so it'll kind of work out. We'll be waiting on tonight, and we'll have our final results. But we might not even need those games, to be honest. So, do you want to start with the NHL and go through your points there?
Okay, so I had Carolina over the Islanders in 5, and Carolina beat them in 5, so I got 2 points for that.
Yeah, 2.
I had the Maple Leafs in 6 over Boston, and we already discussed that piece of crap.
That's 0.
I had the Panthers over Tampa Bay in 5, and they won in 5 games, 2 points. I had the Rangers over Washington in 5. They won in 4, so I only got 1 point for that.
Sweep. Was that the only sweep in the first round for the hockey?
Yeah. And well, of course, it was the Rangers.
Yeah, President's Cup trophy.
They are the team to beat.
Uh-huh.
Just ask me, and I'll tell you. Vancouver. Who did they play again?
Vancouver played the Predators.
Nashville. And I had Vancouver in 6, and they won in 5. So I got a point for that. I have Vegas in 7, so I still got a chance for a 2-pointer there.
Yep, 2 points and no points.
And I got the Oilers. I had the Oilers in 5, and they won in 6.
So that is that all of them?
That's all of them.
So 2, 4, 6, 7 points as of right now. 7 points now with a potential of 9.
Okay, I'm not happy with that.
And then we'll look at basketball here. So I picked the Cavs in 6. So they're playing game 7 right now, so I have a potential for 1 point there. I picked the Knicks over the Sixers in 7. They did win in
6.
Yes, 6. 3-2. 3-2. 4-3. 4-2. Oh my goodness. 4-2. So that's 1 point there. I picked the Heat, the Celtics over the Heat in 5. They did win in 4, so that's another point there. I got the series, but I couldn't get the point. I couldn't get the games. It's a tough one.
It's hard.
Yeah, I liked your strategy though. After we were looking through it and we were kind of watching the first couple games. We were chatting about it last week, and For the first round, 5 is a good number to pick because, especially, I mean the two middle series like the 4-5, they're a little bit closer. But when you've got the 8 and the 1 and the 2 and the 7, like the 7's not completely bad, but the 7's definitely a lot better. So they have a chance to sneak one game in and not get a sweep. So I liked your strategy there, going with 5 games. That was a good call.
Oh, thank you.
So we've got the Pacers. The Pacers versus the Bucks. I picked the Bucks in 6. They ended up losing, so I got nothing there. Suns over the Timberwolves. I picked the Timberwolves in 6, but they swept the Suns. Man, those Suns. I don't know what they're gonna do going forward, but
hey, too bad, Durant.
Yeah,
suck.
Booker.
Can't stop.
So yeah, the Timberwolves, they swept the Suns there. Lakers and Nuggets. I picked the Nuggets in 4, but the Lakers snuck one in there, a little gentleman's sweep, so that's another point there. Mavs and Clippers, I picked the Mavs in 6, so I did get that one right. They won in 6, so 2 points there.
Well,
and
yeah, but like the odds are out of 8, you should be able to get one right now.
I'd hope so. You know what? I hit the odds there. And Pelicans and Thunder. I picked the Thunder in 6. They ended up sweeping them as well. So another
How many
point there.
points you got there?
So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, with a potential of one more with the Cavs tonight.
So
as of right now, I'm winning by 1. If the Cavs lose, then you have a chance to come up and win tonight. But if the Cavs win,
I can tie.
then we can tie. Yeah. So an exciting actually last
So
day here.
I'm actually pleased with the position I'm in. I would rather be all out ahead, but I'm liking Vegas' odds of winning tonight.
I know, and we were talking about this in our first podcast. We said upset. That was our upset alert there.
It was like, don't disrespect the reigning champion.
You can't. You never know.
Right? And everyone was saying, no, Dallas are a powerhouse. They're going to probably be in the Stanley Cup Finals. And I'm going, everyone's underestimated Vegas year after year, and all that they've done is performed.
All they do is win.
So, you know what? Okay, so are we going to talk about these upcoming ones now? Or?
Yeah, so let's break down the matchups that we do have. So the only matchups that we're waiting on will be the winner of the Vegas and Dallas series will end up playing...
But I already know what I'm going to do with that anyway, so...
Edmonton,
Vancouver.
They're playing against each other?
It'll be whoever wins between Vegas and the Stars.
Oh, they'll
plays
play
Avalanche.
Colorado. Okay. So, damn, 2 Canadian teams are playing each other. I was hoping we can get one of them in the finals.
And then there
or
was
2 of them
one.
in the finals.
And then what? You can't get 2 of them in the finals.
No, but sorry, 2 of them in the conference finals.
Okay.
So you want to start first? Go through our NHL playoffs?
Yeah.
Our
Okay.
matchups?
So let's go with. I'm going to start with Edmonton and Vancouver. Vancouver in the regular season was better, I believe, by 5 points. But I really liked how Edmonton came on strong at the end. So I'm going to go Edmonton in 6. With the Avalanche, okay. If the Avalanche plays the Stars, I'm going to pick the Avalanche in 6. If the Avalanche plays Vegas, I'm going to pick Vegas in 6.
So you've got the Avalanche beating Dallas if they win.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I don't think.
But once Vegas gets on a roll, they're gonna roll. Yeah.
I just think that if they can get past, I think this is their hardest challenge until they play the Rangers in the final.
Who's Colorado or
Avalanche.
Avalanche,
I mean, Vegas.
Yeah.
I think if
Dallas is their heart. Yeah, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah.
right. So I don't even though I think the Avalanche will beat the Stars, I think for Vegas their biggest challenge was Dallas in the first round. I don't think they'll have as much trouble with the Avalanche, even though they won the Cup 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I cannot underestimate Vegas. I just can't do it. So now we got Boston and the Florida Panthers. I tried to pick this with my head as opposed to my heart because I really can't stand. I don't like anything coming out of Boston. So I'm going to pick Florida.
It's a good pick.
And I'm going to go. I'm thinking 5 or 6, but I'm thinking 5. I'm going 5.
Boston just put in a 7-game series.
I'm going 5.
They're not going to sweep them, but they'll get through.
And then we got the Rangers and the Hurricane.
Wonder who you're picking in that one.
Well, I think it's obvious who I'm picking just by how many. The Hurricane's going to be a lot tougher challenge than Washington was.
Yeah. And Rangers have now had how many days off?
They both had the same amount. Because
did they both finish their series in the same
5,
night?
yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to pick the Rangers in 6.
Rangers in 6. All right.
My heart says 5, but you know what? I'm saying 6.
I think they'll Carolina's sneaky good. They could squeeze out 2 games from them for sure.
Yeah, but it's the problem is that it's now round 2.
Yeah.
And
matchups get tougher.
And in the standings, there wasn't that much difference point-wise between the President Trophy winning New York Rangers and Carolina.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So.
Got a lot of 6s in this one.
I am curious. I want give our listeners here a prediction for tonight's game. What do you think the score is going to be?
3-1
Vegas
Vegas.
against Dallas.
3-1.
All right, you've heard it there first.
3-1 to Vegas.
Moving on to the NBA here, we've got just give you a quick update here on the Orlando versus Cleveland. We've got 31-18 for the Magic, so it's not looking good for me here.
But,
looking good for Don.
Oh yes, I'm going to say, but it is looking good for me.
All right, I do have to preface. I guess there was no hockey game yesterday, was there?
There's a lead
for second round though.
No, it starts today.
No, okay, so we are a little bit behind for the NBA. There was a game 1 yesterday for basketball.
Oh, so that's an unfair advantage.
We've got.
I'm screaming protest. Don't even like.
We were a little bit busy yesterday getting some stuff done, so we weren't able to film. But yesterday we had the Nuggets playing the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves did win 106-99, so they're up in that series 1. But that does not change my prediction because I am going to go with the Nuggets. Probably since I would say Nuggets in 6, not discounting the game that we had yesterday. I think that they're going to bang off 3 in a row and then win 1 more.
No, so. Okay. Now, did you think 6 before the game happened?
I did. Yeah, I didn't think that
because
I could say 7 right now, but I did honestly think it would be 6 before. I'm surprised that the Timberwolves won the first game.
Well, and
in Denver too.
Yeah, and
in Denver.
In Denver, and because there is already 1 game complete, we will be going by the honor system.
Yes, we'll go by the honor system, and I guess for you as well, we'll lean in. If there's a tiebreaker, that would be the tiebreaker. So if we tie on points in this round, we'll have to lean in more too because I had a little bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, I think that's
so. Fair. Yeah, sounds good.
I think that's
all right. So Denver versus Timberwolves. I've got Denver in 6. All right, moving on to the next round in the West, we've got the OKC and why am I blanking here? OKC and the Dallas Mavericks. Tough first round for Dallas. They played the Clippers pretty hard. OKC kind of steamrolled the Pelicans, but they're such a young team. I find it so hard to lean in their direction, even though they were the number 1 seed. And Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving are playing unreal right now, so I'm going to go Dallas in 5 on that one. Moving on to the West or the East, we're waiting on one matchup. Boston will play either Orlando or Cleveland, the winner of that game tonight. So I think Boston's a better team no matter who they're playing. This first round's been exciting for both Cleveland and Orlando. They both didn't look very impressive, but I think Boston's going to go in there. I think if it ends up being Boston and Orlando, I could see Boston in 5. If it ends up being Boston and Cleveland, I could see Boston in 4. And then our last matchup, we've got the Knicks versus the Pacers. Knicks are looking really hot right now. I'm really liking their odds. So I'm definitely going to go Knicks. I'm just trying to think 5 or 6. They're just a little bit too inconsistent for me, so I think I'm going to go Knicks and 6 on that one. All right, so as it stands, those are our second round predictions. We're getting closer and closer to the finals here.
That's it.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you leave us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment below if you thoughts on Backlash or the first round of the NBA or NHL playoffs. What you think of our predictions? Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Anyways, but we'll see you then. See you next time.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it yet, I would ask you to go back and watch our Joe Montana versus Tom Brady video.
We had a heated debate.
It's pretty in depth.
We'll leave a link right in between us here, and check that video out. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks.